and a warm welcome to The Opinion, your favorite program on Malachi TV. The Opinion provides the platform for you to express your view without faults. Is your program my program? I am Faith Adike, your host. Please join us after the break.
Every voice matters. Every opinion counts. Never think it's too late to share your opinion. Join the conversation now. Share your thoughts and views for a better society. The Opinion where voices meet. Don't miss the debate, don't miss the argument, and don't miss the issue. Share your voice, make it heard. Opinion improvement is but knowledge in the making. Remember, it is not the best that we should all think alike. It is a difference of opinion that makes horse races. The Opinion every Tuesday on Malachi TV promises to be more engaging and educating. Be our guest and let us dig it out together. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. In today's edition, engage the founder and the CEO of Ubeida, Abdullahi. He is into estate management and agro-business. He is an advocate for good governance, a man who is passionate about building a better society where no man is oppressed.
I'm by name Alhaji Abdullahi Ubeida, the Group Managing Director, Sainif Group of Company Integrated International. I'm a co-guide, specifically from Central, and I'm partially a politician. Just like you know, in my last interview, I told you I was the security coordinator Kogi West under ICC during the election of Alhaji Ahmad Usman Ododo, and also the Secretary Reconciliation Committee under ICC. So I'm a businessman and partially a politician. When we talk of government, just like I once defined it, is the involvement as an individual. Government, we are all government. If I'm narrowing down the assessment of the government of Alhaji Ahmad Usman Ododo so far this year, I think I'll give him A1. Let me start from security-wise. We have seen the foundation that is predecessor of the former governor of the state, Alhaji Adoza Bello, Yaya Adoza Bello, the security architecture he has laid down. Ododo is seriously performing his best, because Kogi happened to be one of the dangerous states before the coming of Yaya Adoza Bello, and he has softened the ground for Ododo to continue. Despite the recent security challenges, the migration of some bandit commanders to Kogi State, from the intelligent information gathered, but we can see the destructive aspect of the activities at the north, another part of the country, is seriously minimized in Kogi State. And Kogi sharing boundary with 10 states, you know, it's not easy. So if security challenges can be so suppressed to this level, I think His Excellency Ahmad Usman, although is performing as expected. And let me equally tell us, security is everybody's business. The security of every individual should start from that person as a person. When you look at your coming and going out, the security should start from your own personal self. Then it goes to the family. The head of the family should monitor the movement of the wife and the children. Time of going out, where they should be, and it goes to the community. Information gathering, information sharing. I think if we all know this, since security as individual business and with the effort of the government, I think security won't be an issue, and the state government is really doing its best, giving us maximum atmosphere for us to be protected, and also for them to equally contribute their quota, making sure that the environment, individual properties, and the environment is secure. So by my assessment, security-wise, Ododo has really tried his best, and he has A1 scores. Yes, I don't want to be biased, despite that we know there are security challenges. But considering Kogi bordering with 10 states, and the challenges is this minimized, that means they are working. And I know will definitely, the challenges we are facing now will equally be a thing of the past with the effort of His Excellency and all the chairmans and security agency in the state. Yes, the economic wise also, although has really shocked the people of Kogi State. Starting from the salary perspective, the leave bonus, Kogi is one civil servant state. From the state level to the local government level, salary and arrears are well paid at when due. So the economic factors of my assessment this year also go excellence. Like we that are in the business arena, we saw a lot of improvement in our business activities and the services we are rendering, especially as an estate developer. I'm also into estate. As an estate developer, the packages were designed for our clients, especially the instrumental packages were designed. Normally, there used to be a serious default, but this year, in fact, some of them even pay before the due date. And economic-wise also, we can see the relief, the serious relief in the people of the state. Most especially the appointees also are assisting the government to salvage the hardship of the people by engaging in one or two empowerment. The distribution of rice, distribution of some grinding machine, motorcycle, we can see. Also from, I can't equally look down on the effort of our senator, Senator Natasha Akpoti. What she is doing also in Central has equally put smile to so many people's face, which are equally part of the state. Economically, they are equally feeling that relief from her activities. Then the Accountant General of the state also is also doing well in terms of empowerment, food distribution, cash assistance. Also, we can equally see Honorable Aisha Omade. She's also contributing her quota in terms of cash, food empowerment, payment of hospital bills. So all these are economic factors that is attributed to the government of the day. Either they are doing it as an individual, it's still the atmosphere the government has provided. Those individuals are contributing their quota. There are other, like I think the honorable member representing Lokoja local constituencies is also doing. You see, a lot of appointees, they are contributing their quota in aiding the citizen of the state in terms of economic challenges. That credit also goes to the government of the day, especially those that are appointees of the state government. So economically, Ododo has equally have a score mark, a very good one economically. Then when you go to the social aspects of the citizens of the state, we can equally felt the government has performed wonderfully. Just because of our time, if we keep measuring for the next 24 hours, I will list areas which the government has impacted on the life of the citizen, security, from security aspect, economic aspect, and social aspect. And I can hit my chest and said, we that came out to converse for vote for Alhaji Ahmad Usman Ododo are proud of him. We are not disappointed. And we pray throughout this his first term, he should do more for us to have that zeal to campaign for him again for his second coming, inshallah.
Remember, it is not the best that we should all think alike. It is a difference of opinion that makes horse races.
Yes, on the issue of cost of item, food item dropping and transportation keeps skyrocketing. You see, I used to tell people, I say, look, sometimes our problems start from us. We create some of those problems we are facing. Each time the price of fuel increase, you see our transporters, they will rush and increase the price of transportation. But once the price drop, nobody will say anything in dropping the price of transportation. But those who are equally doing it, they fail to know that the marketer you took from, for instance, international market to army barracks, for instance, that went to buy either gari, red oil, and you inflated the transport cost. Your wife will still go to her place and measure gari, and that gari too, prices will be on the transport he or she has paid. So like the money you collected transporting her goods to her shop, she has indirectly collected it from your family by equally increasing the price of the food item. So my advice is for us to have that good zeal. When the government is trying to bring down the suffering of the people, we as an individual, we shouldn't use that avenue to extort people, because what goes around comes around. On the cost of transportation, majorly I would say our people, we are the cost. Because for instance, I remember when traveling to Okene, Ida, when fuel was 1,000 naira or 1 per liter, the transportation from Lokoja to Okene moved immediately to 3,000 naira. Now, some filling stations are selling fuel 810 naira, 800 and something, while some are selling 730. But the transport still remains the same. What happens? The driver keeps saying the price of, now they don't complain of fuel price again. They complain of dollar increasement that affected parts, motor parts. For goodness sake, we always have problem to cause problem. So I think my suggestion is Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu has introduced this CNG. I advise those who are into transport business, if the maintenance of commercial vehicles or motorcycles using petroleum is too expensive, they should convert their use of petroleum to CNG, because the differences is far, the gap is too far. By the time you fill your tank, you know what you spend when you take that same vehicle to CNG station to fill the same vehicle by cost. So by so doing, you not have to cry much of maintenance or high cost of fueling again. And also I equally advise the government to get some of those transport vehicles, subsidize the price for transporters, make sure that the transporting unions are empowered with those keke napep. I saw what the Lagos State government just launched, the luxurious box using CNGs, and some keke napep. Let them have mass production of means of transportation via CNGs, and also create an avenue. You see, what some people are doing is so annoying. Like those young boys, those youth who go into high purchase of keke napep, the unfortunate thing behind that is imagine somebody keke napep that cost 4 million were given to them as high purchase for 8 million, 8.5. The cheapest you can get is 7.5 million, 7 million. So, and it's maximum of 18 months. Those guys have no option than to extort the people needing their services. But imagine government subsidize the price. Maybe this keke is 4 million, they subsidize it to be 3.5, and those youth via their union and or cooperatives were given high purchase to pay even 4 million. They will, and a long period of time should be equally be given to them. I don't think they'll have reason to extort the people who are requesting for their services. So government really needs to look into this, because it's not funny. The extortion from people who are so helpless, they don't have job, they needed to write this via high purchase, and they have no option than to get it even times 2 or times almost 150%. So if government can intervene by providing those means of transportation, let it also be CNG, I think the price of transportation will come down, just as the food item has come down also. So this is my advice, and also our mindset. Just as I've said earlier, some of those problems are caused by us. The man who buy keke napep for somebody to ride for 8 million is creating problem in the cost of transportation. And the person also who took that keke for 8 million and decided to make 30,000 or 40,000 a day is creating problem. And as you are creating problem, that food item that they bought cheap in the market is taken home, and the woman who shared it now calculated the high cost of transportation. So something that would have been a blessing to us is now a problem to us. Then you that increase your keke napep money, high purchase, you go and buy that food costly and still spend the money that you have extorted from the man who is riding it. And the man who is riding it also needs to eat food. Because of the high cost of the transportation also, you still go and buy that garri that you're supposed to buy 100 naira and buy 150, because you equally increase the transport of the garri woman from market to her shop. So once you create a problem to get money, that problem will definitely come back to you and get that money back from you. So our mindset and government intervention is very, very important.
Remember, it is not the best that we should all think alike. It is a difference of opinion that makes horse races. The opinion every Tuesday on Malachi TV promises to be more engaging and educating. Be our guest and let us dig it out together. Don't miss it.